Welcome to this explainer. Look, we are currently living through a countdown. It's not a countdown you're going to see on a ticking clock, right? But it is happening right now in sprawling server farms and secure research labs all the way from Silicon Valley to Shenzhen. We are standing on the edge of what is probably the most profound technological threshold in human history, the acceleration of synthetic superintelligence. We aren't just talking about a cool new gadget or, a faster search engine. We're talking about the genesis of an intellect that will fundamentally alter what it means to be a human being on this planet. The stakes literally could not be higher, and the clock is ticking much, much faster than anyone anticipated. So we have to start with the single most critical question of our time. Just how close are we to AI actually surpassing human intelligence? Think about this for a second. In under a decade, we watched artificial intelligence go from literally struggling to string together a single, coherent paragraph to utterly crushing complex human benchmarks. Passing the bar exam, diagnosing rare medical conditions. Today, it's outperforming most humans on advanced coding, high-level math, and deep logical reasoning. That is a staggering velocity. We are watching decades of expected technological evolution get compressed into mere months. And because of that wild velocity, the core debate has fundamentally shifted. The question is no longer if AI will surpass human intelligence in most domains, it's when, and exactly what happens next. Every single year, AI labs are just blowing past the predictions that top researchers made only months earlier. We've got models today that write flawless working software. They pass grueling professional exams. They're even generating novel scientific hypotheses. The gap between AI helps humans and AI outperforms humans is closing in real time, shrinking timelines way faster than almost anyone forecast just a few years ago. Let's move to Section 1, the AI countdown begins, and see how this builds across 3 distinct stages. Okay, here is the trajectory. Stage 1 is narrow AI. This is where we've been living for decades, right? These are systems that do exactly one task well. Think of chess engines, your email spam filters, or the recommendation algorithms on your favorite streaming app. Then we cross into Stage 2, general AI, or AGI. This is where the entire industry is racing toward today. This is a system that doesn't just do one thing. It can learn and reason across any domain exactly the way a human can. But then we hit Stage 3, the ultimate endpoint, superintelligence. Let the sheer scale of superintelligence truly sink in for a moment. We're talking about an intellect that vastly exceeds the best human minds in every field, science, strategy, creativity, simultaneously. We aren't talking about a machine that's just a little bit faster at math than you or me. We are talking about an entity that could out-strategize our greatest generals, out-innovate our brightest scientists, and out-create our most brilliant artists all at the exact same time. It is an intellect completely beyond our current comprehension. Which brings us to Section 2. The point of no return, the intelligence explosion. So the mechanical trigger for this 0 hour is called recursive self-improvement. This happens the exact moment an AI becomes capable enough to understand and improve its own underlying architecture without any human intervention at all. Imagine a human engineer who takes a full year to design a new microchip. Now imagine a machine that can do that exact same year's worth of engineering in a millisecond, and the chip it designs makes it run twice as fast. The second a machine can redesign itself, the speed of human engineers just no longer matters. As researchers point out, and this is a direct quote, progress could snowball. Smarter AI designs even smarter AI, in a feedback loop with no clear ceiling. It wouldn't take decades. Once that threshold is crossed, the next iteration might take days, then hours, then minutes. We're talking about machines building better machines in a continuous, explosive chain reaction that completely leaves human comprehension in the dust. And this brilliantly illustrates the core issue, a feedback loop with absolutely no clear ceiling. Once this self-improvement loop starts, humans are instantly locked out of the control room. We're no longer the ones driving the technological progress of our own world. The intelligence gap between us and the machine could quickly become like the intelligence gap between an ant and a human, just expanding endlessly upward. So what does this all actually mean? Section 3, the global stakes and a reality check. The stakes here are absolute extremes. On the opportunity side, this exact same technology could compress decades of human scientific progress into mere years. We are talking about curing complex diseases and solving global energy problems almost overnight. It's breathtaking. But on the risk side, the threats are literally world-altering. Entire categories of human knowledge work could be automated within a single generation, completely upending global labor markets. Plus, whoever builds the most capable systems first gains outsized, unprecedented economic and geopolitical leverage. It's the ultimate global power, concentrated in the hands of whoever wins the race. But beyond the jobs and the politics, there's the ultimate safety threat, dealing with a system vastly smarter than its creators. If a system is fundamentally more intelligent than the engineers who built it, it becomes incredibly difficult to predict what it's going to do. It becomes incredibly difficult to contain it if it acts against our interests. And it becomes nearly impossible to correct it if something goes wrong. Think about it. How do you outsmart a machine that can already anticipate your every move? Which leads us to the defining story of this decade. Section 4. The core tension, speed versus safety. Look, the people building these systems are racing each other. And because they're racing, the intense, massive financial incentives, literally trillions of dollars in market capitalization, can easily outpace the absolute critical necessity to move carefully. The builders know the risks, for sure, but they also know that if they slow down, a rival lab or a rival nation is going to cross that finish line first. Which leaves us staring at this final, truly chilling reality. As the countdown to superintelligence continues, and the raw incentive for speed rapidly outpaces the incentive for human safety, who pulls the brakes? If the smartest minds on Earth are locked in a race they feel they absolutely cannot afford to lose, how do we ensure the intelligence explosion doesn't just leave humanity behind? This race is happening right now, as we speak. The clock is ticking, and the answer remains completely unknown.